Hello, my name is Lorena Escalante. I currently teach World and US History at Griffiths Dean Middle School. The reason I became a teacher, well, I kind of fell into it. I was a poli-sci major and I had just graduated and was waiting to go into law school when I heard that Allen Unified was hiring and they were providing emergency credentials. So I just said, what the heck, I need a job. I'm kind of in between waiting to um, go to law school. And so I just took the job and, I started doing it. And then year after year, I kept prolonging it. Well, okay, maybe next year I'll go to law school. Maybe the following year I'll go to law school. And it just kept going that way until I finally realized I really don't want to go to law school. I really want to stay in teaching. I found it so rewarding. I loved working with students. I was working with elementary at that time, and I love seeing their little eyes just open with amazement when they learn these new concepts and just getting all that intrinsic rewards that I couldn't get otherwise. So I stayed in the field of teaching pretty much because of my students. I just fell in love with it. And it was something I realized that I had a real passion for and a gift for. And it came relatively easier for me. I just knew this was something I wanted to do and spend my life doing. And so here I am over 20 years later, still teaching and still having that passion for my students. Um, how I promote teaching is that I am a mentor teacher. I've mentored for various universities with various students over the past years, and it's been an amazing experience to help those new teachers coming into the field because, like I said, I was an emergency credential teacher. I was handed a roster and keys and said, good luck. I didn't have anyone that really guided me. And so I think it's so important to have that mentor provide that example and provide that experience to these teachers that are coming in. They bring so much exuberance and they're so excited and motivated, and they're our future. And when we invest in them, we're really investing in our students because these are the people that are going to be teaching them in the future. My time, I know, is going to be up relatively shortly compared to their careers. So I want to make sure that I leave this next generation of students with these very qualified teachers. And so I make sure that I give back to universities that need mentors, because a lot of times people don't want to mentor because it's not a paid position usually. And so it's just extra work for really no pay. But I feel the payout is providing this next generation of teachers with my experience and with my strategies that I've accrued through the years. So I feel that's my way of promoting our teaching profession. What I feel a problem in education is at this time is perception. I think a lot of people have very negative connotations of teaching. I hear very derogatory statements about the field of teaching. The students are bad, the administration is always just requiring testing. Monetarily, it's not a good field. I hear so many complaints that I find myself often defending my profession and going in and saying, I've been a teacher for over 20 years, the past 7 in middle school, and it's been an amazing, amazing journey. And you get what you give. You give students that respect. You give students that accessibility. You give students that expectation that they can succeed, and you're going to find some of the most amazing people you ever meet. I think our teenagers get such a bad rap from a few when most of them are amazing people. And I've just realized that as I've been teaching middle school for these years, how much these students are lacking that respect from, a lot of times the adults in their lives. So when they see that from coming from a teacher or somebody they respect, it's reciprocated. And I really feel that people are very negative and they'll say things on blogs like, I'm so glad I got out of teaching, it was the best move I ever made. And so I just really find myself having to defend it. And I don't think that should be the case. I think we should hear more positive stories. We should hear about our successes, our triumphs, those things that money really can't buy. And the pay, I don't think is that bad. I really don't. I think it's quite good, actually. So that's what I think is a problem. And if we want the best and brightest to come into our profession, I think we need to get the message out from seasoned veteran teachers that have been in this field and still have a passion for teaching and still want to invest in our students and into our teachers that are coming into the field. Well, I thank you for your time. I thank you for listening to me as I got on my soapbox for a second. I'm getting down now, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day.